Good day, and here we are with Godzilla, Monster of Monsters. Now, I never even heard of this game until the AVGN review. And this is supposed to be a much better game than Super Godzilla. And this is the first time I'm playing it. I already know the story, declaration of invasion. Now, this, of course, is probably based more on the Showa era than not. And already it seems kind of weird. There is no monster here. There's no okay, wait a minute. So you click, oh, you click on Godzilla here. Unable to advance because a monster is blocking the way. Not going to move? Yes. Okay, and it's like, this is still really weird. Especially when compared to, you know, Super Godzilla. Now, like, unable to advance? No. Okay, like, how do you... Okay, there's a... Okay, wait a minute. How do I go, like, diagonal? Okay, there we go. Weird. Alright, so, here is Godzilla. This, of course... He looks like, you know, the 80s Godzilla. Now, in the actual 80s, there was only two Godzilla movies that came out. There, of course, was Godzilla 1985, or Godzilla Returns. I'm trying to figure out what the controls are here. Okay, that's the tail swipe. There was Godzilla 1985. There was, of course, also Godzilla vs. Biollante. One thing about Godzilla movies is the fact that they really do have very cool posters for them. All the Godzilla posters look really cool, and that was kind of a lame stage right there. This game is not very good. I can already tell you that. Hey, wait, can we... Unable to advance further. Okay, because like, this is weird Godzilla, as the AVGN would say, Godzilla chess here. It's like, this, the enemies don't really do that much damage to you. And how do you do the, let's see, like, how do you do the atomic breath? It's like, I don't even know how you do that. Yeah, this is a lot more straightforward than Super Godzilla. I think if I'd known this existed back when I was a kid, I likely would have enjoyed it well enough. But it is interesting that there weren't that many good Godzilla-based games back then. You think it was an easy franchise to do, but then again, you would think there'd be a shitload of Transformers games, but there isn't. There's one on the NES. And that, of course, is the Convoy no Nazo something or other. And I played that. I did play it, not back in the day, of course. But I did play it on an emulator, which is what we're playing this on now, because that's just the easiest thing. You see that flying ship up there? That would actually be seen in Godzilla Final Wars. Godzilla Final Wars is not bad, but it's not very good at times either. It is a lot like people describe it as, which is, oh, I'm gonna die. Shit. I'm gonna fucking die. I guess I'm terrible at Godzilla games. I expect him to be, you know, invulnerable, but then again, like the poor Superman, they just can't get that right. Well, somehow I am back to life, so I guess I have extra lives. I don't know. We are just button mashing our way through here. But yeah, you know, Godzilla Final Wars is not a bad film by any means, but it's still not that good at times. But I did enjoy it well enough, and I did like the human characters are a lot better than in other Godzilla films. And I really like the ship captain guy. I forget his name, but like, oh, there we got Ghidorah. Like, I have no idea who that is. And of course, there's a nice little... See, this is a lot more straightforward, but like, the graphics for this really kind of suck, though. Now, you can't really get the size of Godzilla, because like, you really need to fight in a city, you know? To really get just how big they are. I mean, this guy, like, I know how big Godzilla is intellectually, but you can't really appreciate how big he is. Let's pause. I was trying to think how to, like, trying to figure out how to, like, do the atomic breath. I guess there's a button combination, but I couldn't tell you what it is. Well, I am being raped in the corner. I was totally being raped in the corner there. Did he run or did I? Now, like, there is a time limit for this game. Will you fight the enemy? No. Unable to advance. Contacting the enemy. No, I guess that... Oh, man! I did want to fight him. I should have said yes. So now we gotta play this boring-ass thing. There's the Maser tanks. For whatever reason, the 60s Goofy era, the Showa era, they liked Masers for whatever reason. Which, I don't even know what I think a maser is a legitimate thing, though, but, like, I don't really know what a maser... Oh, we died! They finally brought down the Grand King of the Monsters. Why am I not surprised? Okay, like... Okay, so Godzilla's dead now. So I guess the final part of the video will be, yeah, like he's dead, he's gone. Like, and it's weird how the controls work in this game. It's like I can't select anything. Wait, there we go. Okay, well, so I can play as Mothra. No. Will you fight the enemy? Yes. Will you fight Ghidorah? Why would I not? You know, it's like it's really strangely programmed. All right, so here we are as Mothra. Mothra. Now, Mothra, of course, had her own film at one time. Yeah, like you can throw wings apparently, but I don't know how you do that. It's like that's one of the things. It's like, how do you get Godzilla to shoot off his power? His atomic breath? I don't know. Now I'm being raped in the corner. I think we'll call it an episode after we hopefully kick Ghidorah's ass with Mothra. Now, Mothra also had some shows in the or not some shows, but some movies in the 90s. The Rebirth of Mothra, where she fought Kaiser, King Ghidorah, and I think Death Ghidorah, which I haven't seen those. It's actually pretty cool. Some of my favorite giant monster movies. I really like Godzilla, and I really like Rodan. They're my two favorite giant monsters, actually. No. Why can't I just fight Ghidorah? Okay, like, I can't fight Ghidorah? Okay, there we go. Unable to advance, a monster is blocking the way. Okay, that's weird. It's like, why can't I just attack Ghidorah there? Okay, it's like, okay, now... Will you fight the enemy? Yeah, like, okay, yeah, you had to, like, back off from him? Huh, that's really... what? Now I gotta... this fucking thing again. Oh, you can just kind of fly... Oh, you can't. Yeah, Mothra's kind of cool, I suppose. Once again, when it comes to these giant monster movies, Godzilla is... Oh, well, just fuck it. Let's just fly over it. Godzilla is by far my favorite, with Rodan being my second favorite of all the various monsters. And, you know, and Anguirus is kind of up there, I guess. But really, I guess it's because the first two giant monster movies I saw was... Gojira, I believe, or Godzilla King of the Monsters. It would have been Godzilla King of the Monsters, because that used to be shown on the Sci-Fi Channel. They had like this giant monster movie marathon. It's kind of like how AMC, before it became the Walt White Network, it used to have a Halloween thing every year, and you could see old monster movies. I've actually seen Wolfman in theaters, but Sci-Fi Channel did run a bunch of Godzilla movies, and they had that. I saw Godzilla first, Godzilla King of the Monsters, and then Rodan, and I absolutely loved both of them. And we killed Ghidorah, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you want to know what my favorite Godzilla film of all time is, and I really don't want to keep playing this game because, like, Godzilla's dead. No, we got another boss fight. We're fighting, I don't even know who Magara. Oh yeah, Magara showed up in probably something, but the thing, he looks kind of out of focus for whatever reason. Yeah, like Magara here. Wait, do we like hold it down? I don't know how to... Honestly, I don't know how to play this fucking game. Like, they make this game way more difficult than it needs to be. We're just getting raped in the corner yet again. Hey, can we fly over him? No, we can't. If we impact with it, we crash into the ground. But like, Magara did show... The only thing that Magara showed up in that I know of is Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. And it's like a mech. But anyway, if you want to know what my favorite Godzilla movie is, my favorite Godzilla movie by far... Simzilla, huh? Will you fight the enemy? Yes, just let me fucking play it. Favorite Godzilla movie of all... Oh god, not this again. This is really the most dull thing imaginable, but by far my favorite Godzilla movie has got to be Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Attack. By far my favorite of them all, mainly because there's some really good camera work that really captured the menace of the Big G himself, and he was also like the most evil version of Godzilla of all time. Powered by the ghosts of all the dead from the Pacific War. Yeah, so apparently it wasn't America's fault for the Pacific War, which some historical revisionist individuals like to say, but anyway. So yeah, this is Godzilla Monster of Monsters. Still not very good. It's easy to see why the AVGN was putting it down. The music is not bad. There's a lot of NES games that have really good music but very shitty gameplay. It's still much more straightforward in some respects than Super Godzilla, but still not very good. And like, I don't know how you drop the wings. It's like, I'm not really sure how that works. And like, I guess if I knew you would think one button would do one thing and the other button does one thing, but it doesn't. Like you hold up the button and it doesn't seem to be doing anything. He's just standing there now. He just kind of lost his mind. Okay, let's just... I don't know. But in any event, I'm GeneralLotz. Magra thought that further fighting here might be disadvantageous, so retreated to the next field. Wow. So fuck you, Magra. Fucking pussy. So yeah, that, of course, is Godzilla Monsters. The AVGN made it out to seem like it was a lot better than it actually is. This is actual complete crap. Almost as bad as Super Godzilla. So in any event, I am GeneralLotz wishing you good. There's so many Godzilla movies to choose from. Good Gojira! And good King Kong Tai Gojira, or whatever makes you happy.